good, YouTube? I hope you're all doing well. As you see by the video title, today we are going to do some scouting for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get it. As you guys already know me, big Eagles fan, love my Eagles, so let's get into it. So we're going to be taking a look at some college players. I'm a big college football fan as well, but we're going to be looking at some college players, and I'm going to be looking at, height, weight, position, and just seeing if these players would be a good fit for the Eagles and what the Eagles need. All right, so as we see here, we have the prospects for the 2024 NFL Draft. And as we see, I think there are a lot of good choices the Eagles could go with. They're not going to really, the chances of them getting someone in like May, Adunze, anyone within this range, the Eagles won't get. So let's go to the next page. If they got any of those guys, for the most part, there's some of them in there that they don't need, but like if the Eagles got Rome Odunze from Washington, that'd be great. But in terms of realistic perspective, right now it's looking like the cornerback from Toledo, Quinyon Mitchell, is right now a perfect fit for the Eagles. Apparently he's had several interviews going on with Philadelphia right now, and it looks like it's looking really good. I've watched his film. It looks amazing. And if we go right here, yeah, we see he's 6 foot. Yeah, here we go. We got more. So let's see. Quinyon Mitchell. If we go here, his overview. So he ran a 4.33 seconds, which is incredible. And we got his height, 6 foot, weight 195. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. The Eagles, I think, could really use him. And if we see 90% man, 87% zone, 90% coverage. Like, this guy, I think, would be a perfect fit for the Eagles. Darius Slay's out there too. I mean, the Eagles, with everything that happened last year, James Bradbury, who sucks, this would be a terrific pickup for Philadelphia if they got him in the first round of the draft. But let's go back. Let's keep looking. Another one I really like for the Eagles, if we got them in the first round, is Kool-Aid McKinstry. I'm a big fan of Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think he's going to do really well in the NFL. Looks like his 40-yard time is slower, but as we see, 6 foot, 199, and looks like his arms 32, and he lines up very similar to Mitchell from Toledo. I think getting Quinyon Mitchell or Kool-Aid McKinstry would be a really great first-round pick for Philadelphia. Another guy I wanted to take a look at for the Philadelphia Eagles was this man, Jackson Powers Johnson. He has been, I am a current student actually at University of Oregon, and I'm a big Oregon fan obviously because of that, but I just want to let you guys know this guy's the real deal. Obviously I watched a lot of the Duck games last year. He's the real deal. He's a big reason why that Oregon O-line was so good. And, Jason Kelsey retired for the Eagles. If the Eagles got this guy in the first round, I'd be pretty good with that. That'd be great. I think they could honestly maybe get him in the second round. So he ran 5 seconds for a 40-yard time, which I think is really good for an O-line. That's awesome. And then 6'3", 328. So if we see here, 96% pass blocking, and then we got 91% run blocking. And then here's like his draft projections, 31 overall rank, position rank 9. This would be a great pickup for the Eagles. I think they could honestly get him in the second round. I think if you were to draft someone like Quinyon Mitchell or Kool-Aid McKinstry in the first round, take this guy in the second round, that is, so far, you're off to an amazing start in the NFL draft. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. I mean, he's got 87.4% out of 100 player rating. And, this guy is the real deal. He was at Oregon. I can tell you that for sure. I think the Eagles, honestly, if they get him in the first round, that's good. But if you were to take someone like Quinyon Mitchell or Kool-Aid McKinstry in the first round, get him in the second round, that's a win. That's a home run right there, I feel like. Another player I wanted to look at, because, even though I go to Oregon, I'm a lifelong Michigan fan, and I always have been. So I was so happy when Michigan won the national championship, but I want to look at Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson is my guy. I love Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson is a very underrated receiver. This is a guy you could get in the fourth round, I think. He's going obviously players like Rome Odunze, Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, obviously guys like that, and some other receivers, they're going to be taken before him. But people forget how good Roman Wilson really is, especially if you watch his highlights. And this is a guy the Eagles, I think, should take in maybe the 3rd round, but you could honestly get Roman Wilson, I think, in the 4th round or something, like maybe the 4th or 5th round. You know, he is a good receiver, and he would be a great addition to the Eagles as a wide receiver 3, because you got A.J. Brown, you got Devontae Smith, and adding Roman Wilson with his set of talents as a wide receiver 3, I think that could open up the offense so much more, because when you got Jalen Hurts, the Eagles got Saquon Barkley now, and then it's like, if you draft that center or just an O-line in general, like plus A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, and then you add Roman Wilson in there, or just a receiver like him, I think that'd be great. I mean, he ran 4.39 seconds. That's really good. He's 5'11", 185, and then as we see, so he's got 85% on the hands. It looks like he's got 76% on the defense, 83% short receiving, intermediate routes 90%, deep threat 90%, blocking's 49. And then it says draft projection 2nd round mid, but I still feel like you could get him in the 3rd or 4th round. I don't know. I think if he does get taken in the 2nd round by another team, the Eagles definitely, I think the Eagles definitely have other positions they need to focus on first. Like I said, like center, defensive backs. But if Roman Wilson is available in like the 3rd or 4th round, go for him. Like, take him. I don't see why not. I mean, he's 10 in his position ranked, and overall rank 45. I mean, and it looks like his comparisons are Marvin Mims, Jr., Oklahoma, Charlie Jones, Purdue, and Sky Moore, Western Michigan. I really don't see, like I said, there's obviously a great possibility he gets taken in the 2nd round, but if he's available in like the 4th round, definitely take him for sure. And then someone I really wanted to look at, actually, that I don't think the Eagles will get, but if they somehow got him, it would be amazing. Let's take a look at Washington receiver Rome Odunze. Even though I'm a student at Oregon, both of my parents went to University of Washington, and so they're big Husky fans. But Odunze, look, I don't care who I just said, whether it's McKinstry or Mitchell or an O-line or whatever. If Rome Odunze is still available somehow, by the time the Eagles are on the board, they need to draft this man. This guy's hands are literally like glue. I mean, the Ducks played him twice. Guy, never dropped a ball. I mean, he's 6'3", 212. I mean, this guy's the real deal. He ran 4.45 seconds in his 40-yard time. He's 21 years old. I mean, this guy's the real deal. I don't care. If he's available, take him. Bottom line, guy is incredible. The Eagles could, I don't know who would stop that Eagles offense if they took Rome Odunze, or not even just Odunze. Hey, big Duck fan right here. Take a look at Troy Franklin too. I think Troy Franklin, probably not the 3rd round. I could see Troy Franklin going in the 2nd round. But if Troy Franklin's there, same thing. Take him. Troy Franklin is a stud. And like I said, I go to Oregon, so obviously I'm a big Ducks fan. If Troy Franklin's on the board, consider taking him. Definitely consider taking him, because you also got to remember, right? There's some good O-line, like Zach Zinter from Michigan, go Blue. He could be available, I feel like, in the 3rd or 4th round. So, I mean, a lot of options play out for the Eagles, I think, in this draft. And I think it's going to be a really good draft for the Eagles. And I think Howie Roseman's going to do a good job. And I think ever since he made that dumb decision of drafting Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson, it seems like Howie Roseman's figured out his shit. But I think there's some really good players in this draft the Eagles need to consider getting. And that is without question. I think the biggest positions, though, like I mentioned, the Eagles need to focus on is O-line, especially center, and then they also need to focus on linebackers, defensive backs, and they need to focus on getting a wide receiver 3. So at some point in the draft, they need to get a wide receiver 3. So to finish off this video, we're just going to be looking at some of the highlights now of some of these players. And I really like this play that Rome Odunze made against Washington State last season. It's one of my favorite plays, actually. But check it out.
And go into traffic with Lampkin. Odunze, what a reaction!
That
Get one-on-one, you know what you're going to get. That's Cam Lampkin. Just in a one-on-one, he tucked the jersey. Doesn't matter. He's going to fight through
like,
it.
you see what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that reaction. That's crazy. And so my point is, if the Eagles drafted him somehow, and if he's still available, take him. Take him. But like I was saying, I think the Eagles in the first round, Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo or Kool-Aid McKinstry would be the best option for sure. So like the way, just the way Quinyon Mitchell can react to the defense is crazy. And so, like, look at it. Like, that's a great play right there. Like, I mean, his ability to receive, like, Quinyon Mitchell's ability to read the wide receiver's footwork is unbelievable. It's amazing. Like the plays he can make is really unbelievable. And I forgot to mention this because I'm a big Michigan fan. Another cornerback the Eagles, they could get later in the draft if they didn't take Mitchell or McKinstry is Mike Sanderstill. I'm a big Michigan fan, like I said. Mike Sanderstill is that dude. He is a lockdown cornerback. I could go on about showing you guys how and telling you guys how great Mike Sanderstill is as a player and as a defensive back. But I remember watching this 2022 Ohio State game, and he made this heck of a play. Check it out. I think the Eagles should consider taking him if he's available late in the draft. Like, that's unbelievable. And that's on a great tight end, Cade Stover. That is unbelievable. I'm honestly so excited for the NFL draft, you guys, because there's just so many players that have so much potential, I feel like, to just be so great this year in the NFL. And I just know so many of the players. I already know so many of the players as it is, but I just feel like really, I know so much. I would love to keep scouting with you guys and, keep, showing you guys videos and clips and talking about the draft. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. It has been forever since I have posted a real YouTube video. It's been 2 months. I am trying to figure out times and days to get my schedule together because I really want to start making more YouTube videos for you guys. And also be sure to follow all my other social links. Please do. It really helps me a lot. But I really want to keep making YouTube videos for you guys. It's just gonna be a while because I just need to figure out a time. I need to figure out times and days when to do it, especially because I'm going back to college soon. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Have a blessed rest of your day, and peace out.